We are live. Hello. Alrighty, we're live. Yes. Is everything okay? Welcome. Yes. It's my birthday. I'm 56 years old today. And welcome to my live stream. This is like the second one that I'm doing. And wow. Actually, let's see. Wow. We have the Five of Cups. So, which is interesting. The Five of Cups. All this water energy we're going to be releasing, which is perfect for this lunar eclipse that's happening tomorrow. We're having a lunar eclipse tomorrow. Yes. It's a blood moon, also lunar eclipse. And we're celebrating. Thank you, sir. Thank you, series about astrology. Justin, thank you for being here. So, yes. All right. Five of Cups, Four of Wands, Eight of Wands. Well, we have a lot of conflict. Well, that's already happening in the world also. We all know. And try not to be manipulated by others with the Devil card here. And I'm pulling one more. Oh, very nice. We have the Knight of the Knight of Wands. Fire, a lot of fire energy in this, so that's perfect. Releasing the emotions was good. Yes. As a Pisces myself, I'm emotions. I release. Hey, Eve, welcome. And yeah, we have this devil energy as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. And yeah, actually, I'm going to share my solar return chart. I'm also in my 9th house profection year. I like that a lot too. So let's get to the sharing part of this. Let's see. Is this the one I want? Or here we are. Share this one. Here we are. Here's my chart on astro.com. Is it showing? No, of course not. Now it is. There we are. Okay. So here we are. I am a natural Sagittarius rising with the moon in Sagittarius, Neptune in the 1st house. My solar return ascendant and moon are in Leo in my 9th house, in a 9th house profection year. Woo-hoo. And then when Jupiter enters here, oh, watch out. Gonna be an interesting year for sure. And yeah, I have a really great feeling about this year. I'll be teaching, yay, finally, what I love, astrology, of course. Although I've actually been asked to teach a class in the fall already. And yeah, I'm going to be that Leo 9 person. Oh, yeah, actually, I have the hair already for it. I'm set. uh, so this, yeah, my solar return was yesterday, but my birthday is today, March 2nd, 56 years ago, and I'm in a ninth house profection year. So, higher learning and teaching. I'm excited. Yes, I'm excited too. I will be teaching. I do. I have Vesta and the Vertex in my ninth house as well, and my son rules the ninth house. Yay! I have a ton of plans as well. I was an elementary school teacher, as many of you know. Mercury with Athena in the third house of education, early education. I taught for over 20 years. Tried to make it as an actor. I did, as well as get to community theater. But my shyness and had to get over that. Yeah, I will be teaching a class on relationship astrology for Lori's Sky Reader. She asked if I wanted to. I of course said yes. um, so that's what I'll be doing in the fall for Lori's class. And yeah, you can also find me. I also tutor. You'll find that at my website as well. And yeah, it's actually. Oh, and actually, I had great news today. My older brother, had called me, and he. Thank you, Eve. So yeah, my mom is going to be evaluated soon, and she'll be getting out of rehab, joining my dad at the assisted living facility. Um, yeah, this is all brand new news today. I was like, as soon as my profection year, I swear to God, I'm actually my chart and my mom, since I'm really a so yeah, the moon is on my ascendant. How close am I to my mother? Yeah, hello. Yes, Justin. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here, Justin. Thank you. My moon rules the eighth house. And it's been a trouble. My eighth house perfection year. Thank God it's over. That was just an emotional time with Jupiter here as well, making everything over the top. Uh, Feeling everything and anything. But now I'm in my ninth house perfection year. When Jupiter enters my ninth house, yeah. As Justin said, I will be teaching more, doing a whole lot more in the public sphere. Hey, if anyone wants a speaker for any of their gatherings and anywhere. Like even in any venue, I'm available. And why not? I have Uranus on the MC. Hey, you know, Uranus is on my MC here. Why am yeah? I was destined to be an astrologer. I always thought that. I was like, tried to. My mom would always say, try to fit in, try to be normal. uh, um, anyone who has Uranus on the MC is not a norm, not no, does not have a normal career, does not. Yeah, I tried. I worked in retail. I worked as an educator, and my students even called me weird. So I took that as a compliment, and they enjoyed my class. I enjoyed my teaching my classes, though. And Mercury in Aquarius, yes, that quirkiness and very. I was never a wise ass, though. I may be smart. I was never a wise ass. I knew. I learned early on, yeah, not to piss off anybody, not to make any waves. My mom made sure of that. She was like, Stephen. Hmm. I love my mom to death, but yeah, she had other plans for me. She was like, so yeah, my mom had other plans for me, and then I'm a natural born teacher, Sagittarius rising, with Saturn in the sixth house of work. I worked very hard, although to the point where I had anxiety, worked myself way too much, worked a lot, never took time for myself until I learned to take my time, do what I need to do, and it opposes my ruling planet of Jupiter in the 12th house. And so yeah, all these, yeah, actually, if I were to pull this up more, all these planets, Mars is now in Pisces as of today. Um, I'm having my nodal return as well. Uh, Pallas Athena is over my sun, or yeah, in conjunct my sun as well. Mercury is retrograde in Pisces. Venus sort of conjunct my own. So yeah, my chart is yeah. And actually, it's interesting. I've seen many other March 2nd people, although all those, I have to say, all those other March 2nd people that I admire, like John Bon Jovi, Desi Arnaz, Daniel Craig, they all have day charts. I have a night chart. No wonder why I was like, yeah, not the very, I was like, that was the difference. That's why I am how I am and not an actor as I am today. Like I would have liked to be. I would have liked to be an actor. But hey, it wasn't in the cards. Astrology, astrologer, been an astrologer for studying astrology for over 30 years. And actually delving into helping others learn astrology and doing astrology and being with clients is the best what I've found to be the best to get a deeper understanding of my chart. Is I actually was it was interesting. Even though I have the South Node in the 10th house and Pluto, which is making a which makes a yod. It's the Pluto is it makes a yod between Mercury and Mars, which are sextile to each other. So I've always used the Mercury and Mars to my advantage, but Pluto on always a challenge in the public sphere. Yeah. But hey, I learned to accept who I am. I'm 56 now. I was like, you know what? You can't change who you are. Well, you could try, but you can't change. You can change some things about yourself, but you don't. But if you don't like those things about yourself, change them. Although I have lots of mutable. I have a lot of fixed planets, Mercury, Saturn, and uh, Jupiter in fixed signs. Oy, not easy to do. So much fixed energy in my chart. It's not fun. It was, yeah, it's interesting. It was interesting growing up, being very, uh, trying to make it out there, feeling my way through. And exploring. Actually, hey, I was the explorer. Actually, after high school, I explored Sagittarius, the explorer. Yeah. All right. Enough of this. I'm going to stop my share. And let's share something else. I'm going to share with you annual perfections chart. So, actually, I did some research yesterday. And since I have my solar return second, so, and I'm 56 years old. So when I was, let's see, if I can think back of when I was 8 or when I was 20, when I was 32 and 44, those were interesting times where I was, well, let's see, from 32 to 44, I was teaching until 2020, until I was 50, until, when I was 50 and I had my Chiron return in my third house profection year. That's when everything ended around the world and everything like that. So, yeah, what's highlighted here is the 9th, and hopefully, crossing our fingers, we don't see return will be over next by the end of this by the summer, actually, when the nodes move into Leo, the south node in Leo, the north node in Aquarius. Many things will be, so that'll be a third and ninth house, which is awesome. I've been writing a lot. Master's program at NYU. So, yeah, let's see. And so, yeah, it's Really cool. Oh no, your connection is unstable. Oh, great. Let's see. Okay. Now, and actually, I got this for my birthday. This nice quilt that my uh, partner got custom made for me from a client, which is keeping me nice and warm. It is kind of rainy here in San Francisco. Rained this morning, which was good. Actually, needed the rain. It's better than snow. I'm sorry, all you guys on the East Coast and in Colorado, and yeah, where you get snow. But yeah, it'll be an interest. I'm actually looking forward to this year, and I hope you guys follow me. So let's see. Mars is now in Pisces, and he has some triplicity in Pisces. When he was in Aquarius, Mars had some, like just a little bit of dignity by face, and that's about it. But now we're in Mars in Pisces. Not a bad. That's not a bad sign for Mars to be in. Maybe passive aggressive though. With that Mars in Pisces, could be a little passive aggressive at times. So yeah, we have all these planets in Pisces. Mars, the Sun, North Node is not a planet, but yeah, it's a point. Then we have Mercury retrograde. Actually, it's not bad. This I was worried about this Mercury retrograde, having to deal with that and this live stream. But hey, so far, thank you, Leah. Thank you so much. And so yeah, this I'm grateful for what I have. I do. I don't regret anything I've done or anything that I live my life in a like my son rules the ninth house, so I'm very moral and very philosophical. Yeah, prophetic at times, and yeah. So, all right. Let's see. Shuffle my Lightseers deck. And it's kind of interesting to me that with everything that I've seen in this world, and to have my birthday around it and during a time of worldly turmoil. And I shouldn't be I feel like I should celebrate myself and to love myself and not to put so much on myself to overwhelm myself with what's going on in the world, even though I am very I know, party hopping. Yes, I know. Alrighty, well, first card. Hey, not bad. Thank you, Taryn. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for being here, actually. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Hey, this is pretty damn good. I like the Nine of Pentacles. Hey. I love that card myself. Yes. Yeah, actually, the money's, I hope money's coming in. I hope so. And, or some kind of material or, or some kind of wealth will come my way. Then we had the Five of Cups. Hey, Five of Cups, not bad. All right, let those emotions go down, swirl down, and release those. I like releasing it. Well, actually, my entire life is about releasing and emotions. And wow, oh yes, and never to forget to be at one with yourself in meditation with the Seven of Wands. Remember to take time for yourself. Take a breather. Actually, this is, I love this card. It reminds me, yeah, Seven of Wands, even though there's a lot of energy in this card, it's almost like she needs to be in this Zen moment, or in a Zen state of mind, or like, all right, we're just going to be taking from our solar plexus, because actually we have this area here in our solar plexus, or the heart chakra, and just be. And ooh, okay, well, we have the Seven of Cups. Well, there's a lot of choices. Lots of decisions here. Hey, Darren. And then, all right. And try, yeah. Actually, there will be a lot of Eight of Swords energy. So decisions, yes. And try not to let your thoughts overwhelm you. And so, yeah. Those inner thoughts can be, sometimes their inner thoughts can be very, could be really tough, or second guessing yourself at times, which I usually used to do. I was like, did I do that right? and trusting my inner self. Yeah. And wow. Then we have the Six of Cups. This is a very interesting card. This Six of Cups. It's Scorpio energy, which is interesting, but it's also remembering the past. And actually, this is quite like me as a 56-year-old. I used to have a yellow lab, just like him. I miss him. His name was Maximilian. Oh, justice. Hey, maybe some Libra energy. Hey. All right, and being spontaneous, allowing yourself to be free, to shine, and let fate take everything into consideration. Fate take the wheel. I guess this is sort of like the Fool card to me. You know. Ooh, we have the world. Okay, and yeah. Here's Saturn. Even though the world card, this represents Saturn. Yeah, this Mercury retrograde is really not as bad as I thought it would be. It's it's an enclosed Mercury retrograde with the North Node, the Sun. Mars is now in Pisces. I'm really enjoying that too, Justin. And then we have the King of Swords. Oh yeah, actually the communication. And well, yeah, actually being born with a Mercury retrograde is a lot easier to deal with as well. Yes. Yes. It's almost like, hey, I understand this energy. I don't know what everyone else is thinking. But yes, this Mercury retrograde isn't as bad as not terrible at all. So let's see. Yeah. I was born in 1970. My partner got that for me last year. Uh, although it says 52 years on here instead of, should say, I should change that to 56. So yeah, actually, I wasn't aware. I'm a Pisces shirt, but yeah, I was like, nah, that's overkill. So I'm going to share. Yeah, I'm going to share this chart with you right now. The chart of the moment, which we have right here. Right, I have this for the East Coast because hey, I was born on the East Coast. Why not? And I think I will make this larger. That's the chart for right now. We have the moon in Virgo conjunct the South Node. Well, Leo is rising. And yeah, this is almost like my solar return chart from yesterday. Gee. Instead of the moon in Leo, the moon has moved into Virgo. We're having a full moon. Last start of a full moon, or that's a good question. Are we in a full moon already? Represent Long Island. Yep. Yes, I lived there half my life so far. Yes. And so yeah, I was born in Manhasset, lived in Bethpage. Uh, taught on Long Island, and yeah, I can't complain. I really enjoyed. I enjoyed teaching. I wasn't work other than being able to have my own freedom. Pretty much, I was a slave to. I love Huntington Station and Comac. I have family who live in Comac. Yeah, and Holbrook. My younger brother lives in Holbrook. Um, Cousins who live right on the beach. And yeah, all over. I have cousins who live in. I have a cousin who lives in New Jersey. I have a cousin who lives down in. My oldest cousin lives down in Florida, and yeah. Oh, yeah, it reminds me. I have to call her later to let her know what's happening with my parents. She is that type of. She's that. Yeah. She's needs to know all that stuff too. Yeah. Nice. I know where that is. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Ronkonkoma, all that. Yeah. Lake Grove. Yeah. Holbrook. I know that whole entire area. Yeah. Suffolk and Nassau County. So, yeah. So, yeah. Yes. So we have a lot of this energy in Pisces. So, yeah. If you're feeling this energy of feeling emotional, welcome to my world. And sleepless, if you're having sleepless nights, I've been sleeping like a baby with this energy. It's almost like, yeah, I know this energy right like at the back of my hand. I'm yeah. But yeah, so it's going to be a fun year, I believe. It's going to be more fun than last year. I am so glad to hear about my mom doing much better. My dad is doing much better in where he is, and yeah, I've always been a selfless person most of the time. I never was like one to be like, well, what about me? I was like, oh, what about you? And yeah, and Jupiter. Wow, that's pretty interesting. That Jupiter is in Cancer in the 12th house right now with Leo rising. So yeah, actually, if yeah, so actually, when it's in the summer, and well, no, when in the winter, I try to. I know it's cold. I try to go to that inner, um, like, try to bring out the light. And so yeah, it's not easy to do when it's winter in the middle of winter. But yeah, I'm glad I moved to California though. Best move I made when I was 47. So wow, I've been here 9 years. Wow. So yes. Well, let's see. Uh, well, thank you all for joining me for my this celebration of me. My favorite part of California, actually, the beach. The beach. Actually, the uh, by the Great Highway here, which isn't far. Actually, it's like a 10-15 minute drive from here. Um, I wouldn't want to live in LA. No. I'm glad I live in San Francisco. I'm glad I live in San Francisco. There's not much that the traffic out here isn't as bad as in LA. And the people are nice too. Well, not that New Yorkers aren't nice, but they. Um, I've made more friends out here than I have when I was in New York because I was basically just when I lived in New York, I was there just working constantly, trying to make it, and yeah, teaching, working retail constantly. Yeah, Saturn in the sixth house. Not any my I have Saturn in the sixth house, so that's not an easy like, and it could be overwhelming and anxiety ridden as well. When it opposes your ruling planet of Jupiter, uh, Saturn sort of like, okay, you got to get to work, and yeah, I overdid it, um, and it was to my detriment. I did get sick. I was nearly hospitalized. Well, that's another story. But yeah, I was nearly hospitalized because I worked too much and never took care of myself. The sixth house, yeah, health and illness. Hey, I have the moon in the first house as well. So yeah, I had to take care of I had to learn how to take care of myself and balance. It was a whole like a balancing happy medium between work and my health. So yeah, actually, luckily, knock on wood, I'm still here. I figured out that balance, and yay. Oh, you're welcome, Taryn. You're welcome. It was actually yeah, the sixth house is no joke. That sixth house, especially when you have Saturn there, in your sixth house is like get to work, and it's like okay, and then when I had my when the last time that Saturn was in Aries, yeah, the last time Saturn was in Aries, I was doing so many things. Saturn is in my fifth house, is transiting my fifth house now, and the last time that happened, I was working, going to school, and not sleeping. So yeah, that combination of things was like, all right, yeah, you may have been in your 20s and in your 20s and 30 or nearly 30 and be like, I can do it. Yeah, no. Yeah. 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 So yeah, this Sagittarius side of me, like let's go. And then when I had my Saturn return, was when I was like, all right, slow down. Actually, I did I slow down? Really? Well, I did sort of. Mm, yes, I was building that as well. I was doing a lot of creative project, launching creative projects. I was actually let's see, I was working two jobs. I was I threw in the mix community theater to being bringing that creative side of me out. So yeah, and then after in the year 2000, I was like, hey, since I had my Saturn return when I was 29 in 1999, I decided to go to NYU. And I worked and went to NYU. I don't know how I did it, but God willing, I did. And yeah, that was an amazing experience. I had a lot of experiences in my life that I was like, where other people would have been like, wow, that's a bit crazy, Stephen. Why are you doing this? Although actually I had a boss of mine tell me that I was overdoing it. I was like, I'm fine. I wasn't really. But I did accomplish a lot. And damn, I was like a workhorse. That Mars in Aries lit a fire under me as well, which trines my moon. So how I felt and what felt I needed to do to be more that creative and express myself. Man, yeah. I completely left the Saturn in the sixth house was like I wasn't listening to him until it was too late. I was nearly hospitalized. Yeah. And so luckily I didn't go to the hospital. But man, it was a learning experience, for sure. And I can laugh about it today, which is a really good thing. I could laugh about that today. So yeah, 56 jam. Holy crap! I'm surprised. Actually, people probably would have thought of that I was nuts. I learned actually no. It's also yes. I learned by experience through experience, and yes, my chart ruler would. I learned through experience, and oh my gosh, when I was in London, I with my through my master's degree, I had the opportunity to go to London for the summer of 2001, before the world blew up again in September. We remember September 11th, 2001. Yeah, I was over the summer before. I was in London. I had a blast. Actually, I was learning I was learning uh, educational theater, and I actually would love to incorporate everything from my educational theater and astrology and teaching, bring some astro drama to the to the collective or to everybody, because actually I had the most I had the most wonderful time. Hey Millie, welcome. So yeah, I had the best. I had a blast when I was in London. Uh, we had class almost every day. A Broadway style show in London every night, pretty much. A day trip to to oh my god, 56-year-old brain. Let's go get it back online, please. Yes, I'm having a Lori Lothian moment. I was in Scotland for a day. And was at the for a fringe. Actually, they were having a. It was in July, or no, I lied. In August of 2001. We went to Scotland for this theater spectacular. There are all this. It was almost like going to. I would guess one of those extravagant place where like or the Sundance Film Festival or something, or festival for all kinds of astrologers, or not theater folk, and all that. So that was a blast. I had the best time back then, and so yeah. So I had a lot of experiences in my life that people would have been like, "Wow." I was like, "Yeah, I did that." But yeah, so yeah, my Sagittarius rising and moon would be like, "Yeah." So and but yeah, that's my adventurous side of me. Then there's the philosophical side of me, the sensitive side of me, and yeah. So, well, thanks for watching, everybody, and thank you for being here, showing up to my birthday for my birthday, and thank you, Millie. Thank you so much. Thank you, all of you, for being here. Um, to join my live stream. And you'll be seeing more of me. I'll be teaching more. I'll be teaching a class for Lori in the fall. You're welcome, Justin. So good to know and see you here. I'm glad you showed up. You're awesome. Thanks. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day. Yeah, actually. So, oh, yep. Take care, everybody. All right. All right. Thanks again. All right. Where is the end? There it is. Okay. All right. Bye, everybody.